Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So welcome to another Christian Apologetics video. And today I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to present you guys a common objection or a question regarding Christianity and God. And you yourself may have this question. Maybe you will meet someone with this question. And therefore I'm going to give you guys some useful tools and reasonable answers for this objection so that you can realize that this objection is actually not valid. All right, so let's start. Today the objection is, if God is all-knowing, are we really free to choose what we're going to do? So is free will just an illusion? What's the underlying thinking of this? Because God knows everything, he knows exactly all the things that we're going to do, and therefore we're not actually free to choose what we're going to do because he knows what we're going to do. So our free will is just an illusion. It's not true. And now there are two main answers for this objection. I'm going to present to you very, very quickly both of them. The first answer is the fact that God knows what you're going to do doesn't necessarily mean that he's forcing or he's causing you to do it. Because you see, God is a being that is outside time. No, we are beings that we live in a time-based reality. So we live with a past, with a present, and with a future. God, instead, is outside time. So there is no past, there is no future for God. Everything is now. Everything is like present for him. And therefore, when we say that God knows everything, that's because he's outside time. So for him, the future, that for us, time-based creatures in a time-based reality, future is something that we don't know, right? Except God, because it's outside time, for him the future is like now. For him, everything that we're going to do, our whole life, is happening right now. So for him, everything that we're going to do, even if we haven't done it yet, is happening in the present because it's outside time. So that's what we mean when we say that God knows everything. And so you have to remember this, because you may think that you're not really free when you choose to do something because God knows what you're going to do. But God knows what you're going to do because it's outside time. So your future for him is like a present. So he's actually seeing you as you do the action. That's why he knows. Do you follow me? So here is your present. This is your future. So this is what you're going to do. In between, you're using your free will to choose what you're going to do. For God, instead, because it's outside time, your present and your future are in the same moment, in the exact same moment. See here? And therefore, for him, your future is happening as is present, as your present. So there is no difference. There is no time where he knows or he doesn't know. He knows because everything is happening in the exact same moment. And therefore, that's what he knows. And he's not causing you to do that thing. You know, the fact that he knows what you're going to do is not influencing, or is not causing, or is not forcing you to do it. Let me give you this example. God knows us very, very well. He knows everything about us. He knows our thoughts, he knows our emotions, our feelings, and so on. Try to think about this. If you know, maybe you have a sister, a brother, maybe a relative, and you're very close to this person. You know that person very well. And you know that if you leave a cookie or a sweet in the kitchen, and this person goes into the kitchen, they're gonna eat that sweet. You know it because you know them so well. You know that they love sweets, and therefore you know that if you leave a sweet right there, if you leave a piece of cake, they're gonna eat it 100%. Now, try to think about this. Is the person, when that person walks into the kitchen, sees the sweet or the piece of cake and decides, so using his free will, decides to eat that piece of cake, do you think that that person free will in choosing to eat that cake is in any way affected by the fact that you knew that that person would eat that cake in the kitchen? No, right? No, because the fact that you know that that person is going to eat it doesn't mean that that person is not free to choose to eat it. And imagine if this works for us, humans, in our time-based reality, imagine for God, that is outside time. So that's the answer for this objection. I hope that it was clear enough. I tried to give you some practical examples so you guys can have some can understand it better. So remember, two main things. God is outside time. So for him, your future, what you're gonna do, is not something that is gonna happen, but it's something that is happening. So it's in the present for him. And second thing, he knows us so well that he knows what we're gonna do. And he's not forcing us to do it. He just knows. The fact that he knows is not taking away our freedom in choosing to do it. And yeah, so that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless you and see you. Bye bye.